What's going on, guys? Flick here, and welcome back to another episode of the Liverpool Career Mode. And of course, this episode will be the final episode of Season 1, and we're looking to secure the Premier League title, the FA Cup, as well as the EuroLeague. With this being the first season I've managed Liverpool, I'm very happy with the progress we have made with the team. I mean, we've really gotten to know the players, and I think we've made some good additions to the squad. But with that said, I'm going to open up a poll for you guys, and I'm going to list 5 players. I want you guys to choose one of those players who you think is the most valuable player for us in Season 1. Those 5 players are going to be Sturridge, Royce, Coutinho, Matip, and Karius. I tried to get an assortment of players from different positions and try to factor in a lot of different ideas. I mean, Sturridge may have scored the most goals, but you can look at Royce and Coutinho. They've provided a lot of assists. Matip has been solid in the back for us, and Karius, he's made a pretty immediate impact once we did transfer him in. So think about those kind of stuff and make your decision off of that. Of course, if you guys did enjoy this first season, make sure you drop a like down below. It serves as a good indicator that you guys are still enjoying the season and are ready for Season 2. If you guys have a nice response on this video, I'll look to drop Season 2 for you guys this weekend. Now, because we have such a comfortable lead in the Premier League, I will be simulating a couple of matches. First off against Bournemouth, and then against Watford at home, and finally against Southampton. I know 3 matches is a lot to simulate, but I feel like we're in pretty good form and we're not going to drop that many points. Of course, I will play the final match of the Premier League season so we can see the trophy animation against West Bromwich Albion, then getting into the big stuff. The final of the EuroLeague against Schalke, and the final of the FA Cup against Arsenal. 3 big matches for us in the span of a week. Since I know a lot of you guys are interested about Daniel Sturridge and him winning the Golden Boot, I will do the in-game simulation so we can see if Sturridge does score. But Lallana opens up the scoring in the 16th minute for us, and we'll see if we can tack on a couple of more goals against Bournemouth. Royce adding to the tally. Our front 3 is dominating. Can we get another goal through Sturridge here in the second half? Looks like we're going to secure this win, but now more interested in Sturridge bagging a goal. Moreno picks up a goal, Richie scores, and no goals for Sturridge in this one, but we do win the match 3-1. Our next match is at home against Watford. They're not in the best of form. They lost against Aston Villa and Norwich recently, so we should be able to pick up the win here, and I think Sturridge is going to get 2 goals. That's my prediction for this match. Lallana once again getting a goal in this one, and he really has stepped up to the plate since he got put into the first team. I'm really impressed with Lallana, and it'll be interesting next season. We've got a lot of good talents coming in, both through transfers and pre-contracts, and I really do hope that there is space in the starting 11 for Lallana, or at least as a substitute. But again, no goals for Sturridge in this one, but we win the match 1-0. This next match against Southampton is going to be a big one for Daniel Sturridge. I do want to get the win, but more importantly for me at this stage, I think we have the Premier League secured. I want Sturridge to get a goal in this match because Diego Costa is now within 1 goal of him, and I want to make sure we have that insurance goals to make sure that I don't stuff it up in the last match of the season. But now moving to the second half, Sturridge bags a goal that is going to be crucial, and we should be able to get him on the 20 mark by the end of the season. That puts him on 19 currently, and I'm confident I can get another goal with him. And we do win the match 3-0. Great result. We brought out a second-tier side for our final match of the Premier League season. My mind is on the EuroLeague final, just a couple of days away. And at halftime, I do plan on bringing on Sturridge to try to get that 20th goal for him. But I think he does have the Golden Boot secured. That is, unless Diego Costa just has an absolutely brilliant performance on the final day of the match day season. But if need be, we have some world-class players here on the bench. I can bring on Royce, I can bring on Lallana, and of course, we'll bring on Sturridge. Got Leon Bailey making that run on the right, and that's a good ball played by Flanagan. Keeper is going to come out. He just kicks it out of there. Keeper's still trying to get in the net. We're going to try to finesse this with Flanagan, and that effort was not too bad. Our right back nearly curls that one in. Jordan Ibe on the ball, trying to find an open cross. He's going to place one in the middle, and again, but Saido Berahino tracking back and defending. This West Brom team hasn't been too bad. They haven't exactly attacked us, but they're defending pretty sound. Not much going on there in the first half. No shots at all from West Brom, but we didn't really test the keeper too much. But we're going to make our substitutions now. I'm going to be bringing on Daniel Sturridge for Christian Benteke to try to secure that crucial 20th goal for Daniel Sturridge. And I think that's going to be the only substitution I make for right now. The rest of this team probably won't be starting in the EuroLeague final, so we might as well give them the playtime now. Firmino trying to find Sturridge already. He has gotten a couple of touches on the ball despite only being in the game for a couple of minutes now. Gonna cut inside, gets around 1 or 2 defenders. Now he's going to do a little LT-RT. Can he get it on his left foot? That's off the post. Daniel Sturridge is hungry for a goal. I think he's going to get it. Good build-up play. Henderson sees Sturridge. Can he go with a long shot? Left-footed! What a save by Foster. Just 20 minutes now left in this game. We're going to try to play the pass on the ground to Rossiter. Back to Henderson. Now outside. This is a good bit of passing. Skirtle needs to send in the cross. Nearly gets taken out. A chance to sweat it across. And Foster makes the save. Can we score in this match? I'm not sure if it's going to happen. This might be a chance for Sturridge. Can he just go with the finesse shot with his left foot? And there it is, his 20th goal on the season, and a crucial goal for us there. We want to end the season on a high note, and now we've got the lead against a 10-man West Bromwich team. I think we're going to get the win. Great bit of build-up play, and a good look by Firmino to slip that one through to Sturridge. And that pretty much sums up his season. He's just been so clinical on that left foot, whether it be finesse shots, long shots, whatever it was. Sturridge has just stepped it up this season. Of course, we'll try to get another goal, and now Sturridge trying to get around this defense. Gonna look to cross this one in now to the far post. And that one's in the back of net. Jordan Henderson getting in on the action. Our captain picking up another goal. And now West Bromwich, they're not going to be able to defend. They only have 10 men. They're trying to bring people forward to get that tying goal. And they're just left susceptible to the counterattack. Oh, Roberto Firmino stolen it away. He's got Sturridge in the middle. Can he get another goal for himself here? Just needs to get it by the keeper, and there it is, another goal for Daniel Sturridge. Surely that will give him the Golden Boot Award. And guys, we've done it. We've won this match 3-0, and that will give us the Premier League title. What a first season this has been with Liverpool. I'm not sure if I expected to win the Premier League in our first season on Legendary difficulty, which I haven't played all year, but this Liverpool side, they're capable of doing it, and I'm really excited to see what we can do with this team next season with the addition of a couple of world-class players. Of course, we wouldn't have been able to do it without our captain, Jordan Henderson. He's been leading the team, and he has just been a boss in the midfield. Not necessarily scoring a lot of goals, but stopping a lot of attacks and providing a lot of assists. And there it is. We lift up the trophy. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it at Anfield, but I guess we're just going to have to do it again next season to do it in front of the home fans. Of course, we can't extend our celebrations for too long. We've got that match in the EuroLeague just a few days away, and we want to bring the club some glory in Europe as well. On a side note, West Brom didn't have a single shot in that match. Well, here we are, guys. It is time to turn our attention to the EuroLeague and the final against Schalke. We have a pretty well-rested team, only 2 players suffering from some stamina issues. Henderson and Sturridge. We'll have to bring those guys out around the halftime mark or around the 60-minute mark. But we do have some suitable players to fill those voids. Emre Can is who I'm going to be bringing on for Henderson later in the match, and then we'll probably bring on either Origi or Benteke for Sturridge. We'll see how the match does go. Let's get into it. Let's win the EuroLeague title. Nearly able to get through our defense, but we're going to get on the counter here. Coutinho trying to slip it through. It's going to be Milner. Sees the run by Sturridge. This could be a chance for us. Sturridge trying to get it on his left foot. Nestacic with a good stop. He's going to look to find Royce. The finesse shot by Royce. And it's saved by Farman. One of the top Bundesliga keepers. He's going to be tough to beat, but that is a decent bit of build-up by us, and it's nice that we're already getting shots on target against this Schalke defense, who, to be completely honest, has been a little bit skeptical. Johannes Geis now finding Belhanda. That's not good defending. Mignolet, he's continuing to make great saves in the EuroLeague, and I think that's where he excels. He's not necessarily the best fit to play every single match in the EuroLeague, the Premier League, all that stuff, but when he does play in the EuroLeague, he's outstanding. Schalke are playing a very attacking-minded game, bringing up their fullbacks quite a lot, and now Johannes Geis trying to find Huntelaar. He's going to cut inside, playing it through. If this is on sides, that was dangerous. Belhanda going off the post. That is some dangerous build-up play by Schalke. We cannot allow those opportunities to go by. Oh no, this is not good. We're off the post again and we clear it out. What is happening right now? Just get it away, guys. Sturridge might be able to get through here. Daniel Sturridge getting by the Schalke defense. See if he can get inside the box here. He's got some support on the far post, and it's a corner kick for us. I am very worried about this Schalke attack. They've hit the post twice now, and we really haven't tested Farman too many times. We need to start testing their keeper. Need to get on the counter here. That's a good ball to Milner. And once again, The Schalke defense is on point. We're very lucky to go into the halftime break tied up 0-0. I'd say Schalke was the dominant team in that first half. And the stats tell a similar story. 6 shots, 2 on target for Schalke, 59% of possession, only 1 single shot for us, and 41% of the possession. Something needs to change here in the second half. I think I'm going to start going more attacking. I went defensive in that first half, and I want to put on the pressure and allow the ball to be on Schalke's side of the pitch and not ours. Here we go, some decent build-up already. Milner looking for Royce. We'll find Royce. Make that run on the right side. This is a chance to cross it in. Here we go. Klein to send it in, and still with it. Now Sturridge into Coutinho, or it's Lallana, took a deflection, and it's cleared out by Nastasic. I can't believe it. Milner looking for some support, finds Coutinho here. Could this be a goal-scoring opportunity? He's going to play to Lallana, going for that near-post shot, but Farman once again with the save. We win it back, nice. Coutinho with space, playing it through to Sturridge. This is a chance for us. It's on his left foot. Can he put this one away like he has all season? He hits the side netting. I don't know if we're going to get a better chance than that, guys. We're going to use our substitutions now. Sturridge coming off, and we're going to bring on the aerial threat of Christian Benteke. Maybe we can get a late winner off a corner kick or something like that. We're also bringing on Emre Can for Henderson, and Royce is looking fairly tired. So what we will do is we will bring on second thought, I'm not going to take Royce out yet. This match could very well go into extra time, and if it does go into extra time, then I'll take Royce out so we can have someone with full stamina left. This could be a mistake here by Schalke. Alberto Moreno playing it inside. Now he's looking to find Sturridge. The fake shot, getting by a player. The finesse shot on the near post, and it's off the post. I cannot believe it. How many times have both teams hit the post already in this match? We're going to win it with Milner. Here's Milner on the ball. He's going to play it inside. It's Emre Can. He sees the run being made by Marco Reus. And Reus off the post again. What is happening? Can we win this header? We might have one more chance. No. We're going to extra time, guys. This has been a match of missed opportunities for both teams. We both hit the post, and now we're going to have to settle this in extra time, maybe even penalties. Like I said earlier, Reus is pretty tired, so we're going to bring on Kent. And what we're going to do, we're going to play Lallana on the left, Kent on the right. And we'll see if the young English player can get us that crucial goal. Trying to dribble it inside. Laying it off to Coutinho. Coutinho seeing Adam Lallana. Can he fake shot? Get by a couple players. The shot! Right at Fairman. 1 half down, 1 half to go. This game could very well get into penalties. That's a big header one. We're going to play it out wide. Adam Lallana sees the run by Coutinho. He's going to win it back. Ref, that's a foul. From right outside the box by Howardez. Milner will be the one to take it. Can we score a wonder free kick in potentially the biggest match of the season? And it's in the back of the net. What a goal. I cannot believe this is actually happening. What a free kick by James Milner. He has not really stood out this season, but what a time to stand out. We can't seem to score in this match, and then he comes in and gets it by Fairman. That could be GG. But boys, we need to hang on now. They're going to be bringing a lot of men forward, and we can't be affording to make mistakes. Only 1 minute of extra time. The ball is still in their half. The ref has to be calling the whistle here very soon. If we can just get one more stop. That might be it. Adam Lallana to punt it forward. And we won the EuroLeague, guys. What a match this has been against Schalke. Both teams struggled to score, but we end up getting the game-winning free kick in extra time. What an exciting match. Probably the most exciting match of the season. And that's 2 competitions down, boys. 1 competition to go. The FA Cup final against Arsenal is next. Let's see if we can get the sweep here. We really turned that game around after the second half. 12 shots, 8 on target. And looking at the stats, we deserved that win. Fair play to Schalke. They were a formidable opponent, but we were just a little bit better. It's time for the final match of the season, the FA Cup final against Arsenal, and we brought out some rotated players in here due to stamina issues. And we are also giving a start to Danny Ings. I think this match is going to dictate whether he's going to remain on the team next season. If he performs well in this match, I'll keep him on the team. If he really doesn't perform, then I'll probably sell him off because we have a lot of strikers on this team already. Only a couple minutes into the game, we suffered an injury. Flanagan has gone down, and we don't really have a suitable right back to replace him. So we're going to have to play Sacco there, and we're just going to have to do with what we have. We have no other defenders that could potentially play that role. Oh dear, if he's onside, this could be a goal. Ozil is going to put it wide. What a chance for Mesut Ozil to put Arsenal up in front. But luckily for us, that one was well wide. Again, a chance for Arsenal. This one hitting the side netting. They're getting closer and closer. We need to get a goal and put some pressure on them. Marco Reus on the ball here. He's looking for somebody to get open. He's going to lay it off, and it's going to be Henderson. Now to Kent. Kent's going to be patient with it, finding the pass. It's Roberto Firmino, the fake shot, getting by a couple Arsenal players. Thought that might have been a penalty, but it's cleared out by the Arsenal defenders. All right, we're at halftime in the FA Cup, and the first half really didn't consist of too many chances for either team. Pretty 50-50 in most aspects, and we're going to look to test out Petr Cech here in the next half and get some shots on him. Roberto Firmino wins it back for us. Can we spin inside? Getting by another Arsenal defender, Per Mertesacker. He's been big for Arsenal in this game, quite literally being one of their tallest defenders, but also sticking his leg out and making a lot of good challenges. But Ryan Kent looking to change things. Gonna lay it off in the middle. Emre Can holding up the play really nicely, but Mesut Ozil steals it back. Oh, Henderson, good work here, swatted across. It's Danny Ings getting a goal for Liverpool. One slight mistake by Arsenal, and we just managed to get the goal. Danny Ings scoring in what might be the biggest match of his career. Now with that goal, we'll make some substitutions. We'll take Royce off because he is just absolutely tired. We'll bring on Jordan Ibe, which is not a bad replacement. And other than that, we might bring on Emerson Hindman in for Emre Can. And then looking at who else we have, we can bring Divock Origi in for Kent. Oh, we can't actually make that substitution because we brought off Flanagan at the start. So that's going to be it. Those are the only substitutions we can make for right now. We're just going to look to send this in the box. Can we get a header goal and put this match away? It's going to fall to Kent. Have a long shot. Oh, Petr Cech collects it. Could this be the match? Cech tries to kick it forward. Skirtle wins the header, and that is game over. We've won the FA Cup along with the EuroLeague and Premier League. Guys, I don't think we could have statistically done better this season. It's absolute heartbreak for the Arsenal players, but it is sheer joy for the Liverpool players. We've taken the Premier League by storm, and we've returned to glory, which was our original mission at the start of this series. And I'm so excited to start Season 2 for you guys. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you drop a like. We're still going to get into some final stuff, such as how some of the other teams performed in different leagues, as well as all the awards. But leave a like if you guys enjoyed this first season. This will be the final trophy we lift up for Season 1. There it is. The FA Cup has gone to Liverpool, and we're going to try to replicate this success in Season 2. Looking at the stats, we were sound once again defensively. Arsenal didn't have a single shot on target. We didn't necessarily test Petr Cech too much, but we capitalized on the one opportunity we did have. By winning the Premier League, EuroLeague, and FA Cup, we're going to get a lot of additional money added to our transfer budget. $18 million in the Premier League, $4.68 million in the EuroLeague, and $1.8 million in the FA Cup. And in regards to Flanagan, he suffered a broken ankle, out for 3 months. Hopefully we can have him back for the start of next season. In order to retain all our transfer budget this season and move it on over to next season, I'm going to put all the budget allocation into the wages and pull off one of the tips that I pretty much utilize in every career mode, so that way we can make some big transfers next season. If you guys aren't familiar with this tip, I'll quickly walk you through it. So basically what you want to do is just find some random player that you don't really care about. This backup goalkeeper I have no plans for, so we're just going to offer him a contract, and what you want to do is just give him all the wages that you have. It might sound a little bit sketchy at first, but what you can do in the next season is just include him in any transfer deal and any sort of swap deal, and then all those wages that you had assigned to him is going to be then added back into your transfer budget, allowing you to have a lot more cash. So we're going to offer him $650 a week, 4 years, and we're also going to give him a future first team player role, and we'll see if he accepts that. And there it is, contract offer was accepted, so we're going to have a nice transfer budget for next season. And with it being the end of the season, I thought I would do a squad report for you guys so we can see some of the player growth over the course of the season. I've been really impressed with a lot of our young players, including Flanagan. He's gone up +3. He's becoming quite a nice right back, and he might be able to compete with Klein for a future first team player spot. Of course, we have some maybe skepticism with some of our players, including Sacco. He's a bit homesick, so he might be leaving, he might be staying. We really don't know what his future is going to be, so that will be told next season, whether we're going to sell him. We also have some of our players back from loan, including Markovic, including Balotelli. Still haven't decided what I'm going to do with them next season. And Royce has gone at +2. We could maybe hit 90 rated with him by the end of this career mode, which will be very exciting. And yeah, we're looking to add a lot more world-class talents into this team next season with the budget that we do have. Overall, though, couldn't be happier with how we performed this season. and I hope you guys did enjoy this first season of the Liverpool career mode. Now looking at how the Premier League did finish off, of course we finished first, but second place went to Manchester United, third went to Chelsea, and surprisingly Everton ended up in fourth place, overtaking Arsenal for that Champions League spot. Looking at the relegation zone, it was Sunderland, Leicester City of all teams, and Norwich that finished last. The Capital One Cup did go to Spurs, and the Champions Cup this year went to FC Bayern. Surprisingly, Barcelona did get knocked out in the semi-final against Porto, which is a bit surprising to see. Looking at some of the other major leagues, PSG just barely did hold on to the League One title against Monaco, only finishing 3 points ahead of them. Bayern did win the Bundesliga 15 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund. Juventus did win the Serie A with Inter in second place. In the Netherlands, Ajax did win the league comfortably. And finally, for Spain, Barcelona did win the league. Finally, looking at the top scorers, Sturridge did win the Premier League Golden Boot, 4 goals ahead of Costa with 21 goals in total. Exciting stuff. Now moving on to assists. Oscar did finish first with 9 assists. Henderson not too far behind, surprisingly. Clean sheets went to David De Gea. Yellow cards went to Dembele. Red cards went to Johnson. And that's going to be it, guys. Let's take a look at the performance review from the board. I'm sure that the performance review is going to go just fine, considering we won the manager award. But in terms of Mamadou Sakho, he would like to leave the club, which means we're going to have to find a replacement center back, since we're going to transfer him. Really no surprise from the board, good words all around. They were happy with the Domestic Cup, of course they were happy with the EuroLeague, and we finished top of the Premier League. So I'm very excited about Season 2. Let's quickly advance to Season 2 so I can show you guys the budget that we do have. Looking at the transfer budget for Season 2, we have $61.5 million to work with, and that's not including the extra wages that we had that we implemented at the end of last season. So realistically, I'm guessing we have about $80 million to spend. Of course, we got a lot of positions left to fill. We have center back that we need to sign because Sakho's leaving. And we may look to sell off some players as well. I want to add some world-class talent to this team. Make sure you guys leave those transfer suggestions in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys for Season 2.